And I'm Marva, and we're the Traveling Tailors.
We are in Cambodia and we are exploring the Royal Independence Gardens. And so sit back, relax, and explore the gardens with us. And make sure to like this video and subscribe.
Yeah, the gardens are located in the heart of Phnom Penh, I think it's called, and it's about 50 acres, so it's huge. You know, it's a very calm oasis, great place to escape the city's hustle and bustle, and it's close to the attractions such as the Royal Palace. Now, even though you can't enter the Royal Palace, you can actually take some pretty cool pictures.
Yeah, and so it really is kind of like the ultimate place of relaxation because the gardens has such beautiful landscaping. There's so many colorful flowers and towering trees, and honestly, some of them are over a century old. So I think a lot of the trees were actually like 400 to 500 years old, which is honestly pretty iconic. And so these ancient trees provide plenty of shade, and it makes it an ideal spot for, a leisurely walk or a picnic, or if you just want to see a new garden in a different country.
Now, speaking of the trees, you have to be very careful because this garden's just on the entrance is also referred to as Bat Park because local bats actually live there. So when you are walking and you look up, you literally see all these bats, hundreds of bats just hanging upside down. So make sure you keep your mouth closed when you're looking up, in awe. You don't want to say, oh, and have your mouth open, right? We don't want any accidents.
Yeah, but if you are not afraid of bats, we would highly suggest you go to the gardens at night to see the bats take flight in the evening. It's a really, really cool experience. And so the gardens themselves are actually really culturally significant to Cambodia, which was nice to learn about. And within the gardens, you'll find several pagodas and shrines, each with its own kind of meaning and story.
And yeah, so you would see people praying and cleaning the shrine. The architecture throughout the garden showcase the traditional Khmer style, which you see throughout Cambodia. It's also, the gardens were part of the celebration of Cambodia's independence from French colonial rule. That's where, King Sihanouk and General Lon Nol actually plotted Cambodia's independence. So it has a great historical significance.
Yeah, and you'll actually see the Independence Monument there, and it really just stands as a tribute to the country's freedom. And it's a really key highlight for so many tourists that visit there. I mean, Cambodia has been through so much. If you don't know anything about Cambodia's history, we highly suggest you look it up. It's really something to take note of. And the royal residence, you mentioned that earlier, but the royal residence is actually one of the most striking features of the gardens, and you can view it from the garden. So you can't go inside, but as you did say, you can take some really cool pictures. And if you've been following us for a while, we like to take cool pictures.
Yeah, the gardens also, as we said, it offers a blend of nature, history, and culture all in one spot. So it's kind of like a one spot you can go and just get all of this and soak up the history of Cambodia and soak up the culture of Cambodia, whether you're by yourself or you're with your family, or actually if you're on a romantic getaway, that's cool as well.
Yeah, and so you can connect with the local community and really just enjoy the scenic beauty and take some fantastic photos. I mean, the Cambodian people are so nice, and so I would highly suggest, especially if you love nature, get out, go to the Royal Independence Gardens. You will not regret it.